is.
No, it's like a
Nothing you
small
want to say on
business.
the air.
No, like no, nothing big. Like we want to get a house, and I personally want a lot of animals. My stepson wants a pig. I want a pig, so
Mm.
he's not happy with this idea at all. But I want an animal sanctuary or something where I can bring in a lot
My
of animals.
That's so
my
sweet.
landlord had a pig when I was in New Orleans. He painted his nails. It was crazy.
The pig's nails?
Yeah,
See,
That'd
It
be
was-
all the
so
things.
cool.
it was weird because he was the it was in the Seventh Ward and he was like the only white guy for miles, but
Wow.
he was from L.A. and he was very flamboyant, let's say, and he had a pig that he painted his nails. I said, I'll be safe here. Nobody's gonna mess around with this guy. So and
Oh,
I was fine.
wow.
So
That's
so
funny.
yeah, we're still on Renegade Radio, and geez, where does the time go? We got about 15 minutes. Do you want to read me? Because I need
Do
some
you want to
answers.
be read?
I absolutely want to be read. Are
Okay.
you kidding? That's
Yeah,
why I
read.
showed up.
All right, fine. So I'm gonna have you do the same thing, where you're gonna shuffle the cards because I
Right.
got to get your energy into
Mhm.
these puppies.
All right.
So you'll do, yeah, great. Each deck separately.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're doing that, I have to tell you a really funny
Yeah, please,
story.
please go ahead.
So
Otherwise, there's dead air. Go right ahead.
Eric comes to me and he's like, babe, I really, like, I found this recording on my phone and it's been there since Christmas. I didn't even know it was on there. And he goes, you need to hear this. It's really, and he's very skeptic when it comes to things. I'm definitely the more like paranormal person. And he's like, you really need to hear this. So he plays for me this recording on his phone. And I flipped my shit.
Yeah.
Hysterical. Like, that's a demon. That's the devil. The devil is on your phone. You can hear it. It's evil. It's the devil. I messaged her first, like instantly messaged her. I don't even know. I know it was probably like this long, and I'm hysterical.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you gotta hear this. You need to come over right now. Like, ah. So she comes over, and I'm like, you just need to, she's like, first, let me explain, it's not always paranormal, there's a lot of debug. I'm like, no, but you have to hear this. It's Satan, it's evil, there's a demon.
Mhm.
And I'm just hysterical. And after a while, she plays, we play for her the video, and she kind of giggles and she goes, hold on, I'm going to recreate this. I'm like, how can you do that? This is why I love her. I called her freaking out thinking there was a demon in our apartment. And
Right.
she comes and debunked the whole thing. She has an iPhone. And apparently, if you go to video mode in slow motion on the iPhone, it sounds like you have a demon in your pocket.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I had no idea. So she,
Yeah,
yes, and it was, and like
Exactly.
this
Yeah.
mouthy breathing, and like I was in tears. Like, you have no idea how hysterical I was. And she came over and dealt with me being a mess. And she was like, no, honey, it's okay.
Right.
Like, I just debunked it. You're fine. There's no devil. And I'll tell you what, I'm so grateful for her and for that. Like, so
So did you speed it up so there's not the devil anymore?
Yeah,
And what was the video you were watching?
well, we had a friend over on Christmas, and we were, having wine and
Yeah.
enjoying ourselves. And at some point in time, his phone accidentally just got turned on. So we find it, and I was like,
Get Terrie, get Terrie.
Exactly.
And it's on video, but the camera is on
Right.
the table, so all you're seeing is black, like a black screen, and you're hearing
Yeah.
all this stuff, and they're like, I have no idea how that happened.
And I've watched a lot of paranormal stuff, so I was like, I've never heard this. It has to be the devil. And she was like, no, honey,
Yeah.
no. So thank you.
It was the first time Terry was on the show, and she was on with you, and it's on YouTube, and I think on Skid Row Studios, still on their website. You played actual ghosts.
Yeah,
Sounds from
I
when
have.
you were a ghost hunting.
Yeah, I have a Class A EVP of a ghost who, a little girl, saying my name. I actually heard it as a disembodied voice, meaning that you can hear it with the human ear. So we caught it on tape too.
And is that rare when you hear it with the human ear?
Excuse me. Yes, it is rare, and also they call it Class A because it was so clear.
Right.
So I mean, it's like there's no way you can't, and it said my name. Like,
Right.
that's weird.
Well, before you tell you the fortune, maybe I'm psychotic, but I hear my name all the time. I hear people call my name all the time. No, my name's a one syllable. It's Mark.
Right.
So people could be saying anything.
Sure.
But I swear, like every now and then, like I'll think somebody's calling my name. I'll look around and nobody's.
Yeah.
Are those
I-
ghosts? Are those?
Not necessarily ghosts. So this can get super complicated. This might be another show.
Yeah.
But it could be spirit team members. We're all born with like angels and masters, teachers, loved ones, the whole gamut.
Demonic iPhones.
Demonic iPhones, exactly. And so they just could be calling your attention for
Right.
something in that moment. So,
Okay.
and it literally maybe it was like, and I don't know for sure, it could be like you avoided making a right turn because maybe you looked this way or something like, crap, I just missed my right turn, and then you have to go around, just
Right.
like all these tiny.
Well, I wouldn't have
things.
messed the right term if you hadn't said Mark.
Right,
you ghost.
exactly. So now you're getting mad at
Right.
ghosts.
So
You pissed me off, ghost.
I
It's
do
not
that,
your fault,
I do
it's
that all the
ghosts.
time. Okay, so first.
So what's your question, dude?
I have 3 questions actually.
Okay.
First, obviously, the love life.
Okay. So just general, what's going on? With the
Because
love life?
so far, since I've been back in LA, it sucks.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Well, it's LA, that's why.
Well, no, but you say that, but
Yeah.
I find women more intelligent and more interesting here than I did in New Orleans and Las Vegas on the whole.
Okay.
I like
That's
it.
good.
I like women. We're at Meltdown Comics. I like women that are a little nerdy, a little arty. You know that.
Right. Yeah.
So and they seem to be more here. I can have more intelligent conversations with women here. I just but I've had some bad dates and things that I thought were going to go one way that went another.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So we'll just do like a general what's going on with your love life, or what do you
Nothing.
want?
What
you
actually, you know what I want? Well, first off, I haven't been late since I've been in town, so I'd like that. And second of all,
It's right here.
Tell us how
this
you really
is the
feel.
card.
Is that- but honestly, I would like to meet somebody that I
Yeah.
could have a relationship with
Okay.
that is great in bed and
Yeah.
All that
Yeah.
and
Well,
intelligent.
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of want to know, like, is that going to happen? Is that I have to get
Yes.
a little clear understanding of what you kind of want to know.
Okay, well, first off, I honestly I think I lost my mojo. I don't
Okay.
feel confident.
Okay. Okay, so should I start from there?
Start from there.
Okay. So everything that I say, it's coming from a really great place.
I know.
So first of all, what it feels to me is that there's concerns about money,
Yes.
and money actually inhibits the romantic gestures. Let's just say
you're
that
correct.
you are trying. You want to do romantic gestures, but the money isn't allowing it.
Mm-hmm.
But to tell you the truth, it actually feels like you're. How do I want to say this? You're stopping yourself from that. It's almost like you have your own expectation of how you think a woman should have that romantic gesture. I hope that makes sense. And so you're getting down on yourself that you can't provide that gesture
Right.
in the way that you want to.
Right.
So my suggestion to you would be to drop the expectation of how you feel you need to present that romantic gesture and make it more vague instead of really specific. So I'll just give you a quick example. Like maybe your intent is just to make a girl feel happy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, a really romantic gesture would be listening to what she has to say, finding something that makes her happy, and then creating that, or taking her somewhere if she says it, or maybe it's her favorite food, or even literally like her favorite candy bar. And you bring, I'm going to give the candy bar example. Let's say in conversation she loves Kit Kat. I don't know.
Right.
So the next time you see her, you bring her Kit Kat.
Right.
So, and that's not an expensive gesture. So that's you getting in your head about the expectation of what you think. So that is one of the things that it feels to me, and what the cards are saying is that you're kind of stopping yourself from that. So that's actually the good news. The bad news is that, oh my God, that's happening. The good news is that you are the one in control. So this is actually a situation you can control.
Well, here's the thing. Now, financially, is that getting better? I mean, it is getting
Okay,
better.
that's a
Is
whole
it-
other question.
Well, that's
a different
That would be my
question.
next question.
Okay, so
Alright.
let's go ahead and let me pull some cards on that.
Right.
So,
But I
so
think
hopefully that makes
once
sense to you.
once I feel confident about my financial situation, then the romance will come. Is what you're
well,
saying.
no. What I'm saying is you're stopping yourself because
So
of your
don't
expectation.
wait for the financial situation.
Do it now. Why do you want to wait? You
Well-
want to be romantic or whatever. Find other ways of it not being expensive, but listening to what she has to say,
Right.
and then you bring out that happiness.
Right.
in
Well, you know, a
her.
Kit Kat's like $1.10. So.
Right. So
yeah.
is that expensive to make a girl happy? That's really, from a female perspective, which I don't expect you to understand because you're a male, that's a
Right.
really romantic gesture. I don't know
Seriously.
about you ladies,
Yeah,
but
especially
like,
today.
if a guy listens and hears that I love, I don't know, like
It's the small details.
It's
that
the,
really
and
is.
that is a small detail, and that's
Mm.
romantic as hell and cheap as shit.
I-
So
Men are lazy today. They don't care.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Oi.
You're picking up on
Terrible.
something I'm not going to say on the air, and you know what I'm talking about.
okay.
Maybe
I actually
not.
don't know what you're talking about, so okay. So I apologize for not knowing what you're talking about. But
When
I'm
I
also
when I
trying
say
to-
it, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Okay, well then, in retrospect, but then that's
Something
also
you said to